Hey guys, how's it going? It's Janie over here at JaniesSweets. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'm coming at you with a super simple tutorial on how I made this unicorn cake. A lot of you guys said that you were over the unicorn trend. I am still not. I love how it turned out. So if you want to learn how I did this, keep on watching. So starting out with my 6-inch cake, I am going to fill the middle with some buttercream. I do have a video coming soon on how I make my vanilla cake, but if you want a video on how I make my Italian meringue buttercream or my easy meringue buttercream, I will link them for you guys below. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of dulce de leche in the middle and then completely cover it with a little bit of buttercream, and that's just a crumb coat. And if you guys do not know what a crumb coat is, it's basically just a thin layer of icing that you put on the cake, pop it in the fridge. That's just going to seal all the crumbs, and that way you're not going to have any crumbs on your final icing. Now, moving on to my 8-inch cake, I'm going to do the same thing, but just because it is a bigger of a cake, I'm going to do alternating buttercream and dulce de leche just so that it has a little bit more on the inside. I'm going to again crumb coat it the same way that I did the 6-inch and then pop it into the refrigerator to set just for a little bit. Once that's done, I'm going to grab my 6-inch out of the fridge, and by that time the icing would have set a little bit and I can go ahead and ice it smooth. I'm using again just a regular white buttercream to ice the entire surface of the cake. I was going for a smooth buttercream look, so I'm really taking my time with my bench scraper, making sure that I take off every excess and there are no air bubbles in the icing. So I fiddled with it until I was happy and then put it into the refrigerator. Now this is the next day. This is why you can see that the cake has been wrapped in cellophane. I just do that so that it protects it in the refrigerator, but you don't have to do it if you're doing it on the same day. So anyway, I'm going to alternate between purple, turquoise, and pink icing, and as you can tell, I'm not really making sure that the icing doesn't touch. Just do your best to kind of follow a straight line, but to be honest, even if it touches, it's okay because it's supposed to look like it's fading. So using my bench scraper again, I'm just going to smooth everything out on the side. And then I'm going to clean out my cake board. I'm then going to insert some fat bubble tea straws. That's just going to support the weight of the top cake. You've seen me talk about this a couple times on my videos. I always like to put a parchment round the same size of the top cake just so that it doesn't lift up with the buttercream because there's a cardboard on it. Once I was done, I'm going to insert a wooden skewer and then just roll out a sausage of fondant and then just kind of twist it around the skewer. You can kind of see me do it here, and that's just going to create the horn of the unicorn. Now you've seen me do this technique. It was for an Easter bunny cake. I'm going to link it for you guys, so I'm gonna go really fast in this particular video, but in that bunny video I go into a little bit more of details on how I created the mane of the horse or the unicorn. Moving on to the ears, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. It's really hard to explain in words, so just look. Okay, so this is how I created the ears, and I used just 2 little toothpicks and inserted them right at the top. You can omit the toothpick if you don't want to have it there. The buttercream will kind of hold it anyway. So then when I was done, I just rolled out a tiny sausage of fondant and then just stuck it onto the buttercream. That created the eyes. Now for the gold luster dust that I'm using, I did make a cake a while back. It was called a gold drip cake. There was a lot of controversy using that gold. They do make edible gold now, but only because I was using it for the horn. It didn't really matter whether it was edible or non-toxic. No one was gonna eat it. But if you are curious as to which gold I use, I will link it for you guys below. I'm doing the same thing on the inside of the ears and also for the eyes. I'm just gonna paint them gold. And that is it, you guys. This is how I created this really simple unicorn cake. I really do hope you have enjoyed it and you found this video helpful. You can definitely interchange this and make this into anything that you want. I did make it into a bunny once for Easter. So there's so many different things that you can do with this design. So that is it, you guys, for this week's tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on any of my future videos. I love you. I'll talk to you next time.